As Tula attempts to rebound from a very low birth rate, its children are drawing more attention. There's an effort to get them moving, as Russian children suffer from lifestyle maladies similar to American kids.
I mean that a lot of children don't do enough of sport, and they pass too much time sitting at the tables or doing something else.
Another health challenge in Russia is an exceedingly high alcoholism rate. 40% of men and 17% of women are considered alcoholic, and 1 in 3 families has at least one alcoholic member. Efforts are being made to prevent teens from both drinking or using drugs. Here at the Vallejo Center, established 10 years ago, an array of programs is offered to children of all ages and their parents. Many of the programs are based on American interventions. This one is geared for high-risk kids. They're taught leadership skills and learn to mentor younger children.
Безусловно, потому что такой шанс.
This is a golden chance, and I think that in reality it may happen only once in your life.
The Vallejo Center also provides services for children with autism, both in Tula and for 15 days every June at an overnight intensive program in a countryside location. Children and parents stay and work closely with teachers. When the Vallejo Autism Program began 7 years ago, it was one of only 3 such programs in all of Russia. And as in the States, it was parents who led the charge.
Started with 3, then 9, then 17.
And the numbers just...
And you know, the number could have grown.
Elena Bordalova is a psychologist at the Vallejo Center. She's worked closely with the Albany-Tula Alliance and tells me autism is a burgeoning problem in Tula. Of their 70,000 children, 350 are diagnosed with autism. But Elena believes the number is really much higher. It's only in the past few years families will even speak publicly about their affected children. For those who do reach out to the Vallejo Center, the difference is tremendous.
Мы приезжаем 4-й год, для нас организовывают такой.
I don't know what really works, but with this camp going the 4th year, I can see how he improves.
Change has touched everyone, from Tula's youngest citizens to its oldest. Vladimir Fokine is a professor of social work, but senior citizens are his passion. Following a conference on the subject and a 1-month stay in Albany collaborating with colleagues at the University at Albany, Fokine penned 3 books on senior care and developed a new series of courses at Tula State University on gerontology. That sparked the opening of more senior centers in Tula.
Сейчас их 10-15.
We had 2, maybe 3, now 10, 15 more.
Centers?
Да. Yes.
More of everything.
Yes. И уровень, the level of care is become better because my students came to these centers and they are more professional.
If study becomes too overwhelming for Tula State students, they can avail themselves of a unique respite program. With a doctor's approval, they can spend 3 weeks in a quiet dorm and undergo an array of prescribed treatments. Some are unique, like this light therapy to improve nasal function. There are also more mundane treatments, including hydrotherapy to relax tense muscles. Throughout, the student continues attending classes. There's also a special dining hall serving comfort foods, teas, and hearty fare to fortify the tense, anxious, or depressed student. Is this a health food or just a tasty food?
Это нам уже вредно, мы.
This is one idea American college kids might like the Alliance to import. There was so much that caught our eye in Tula. While the unmowed grass in the parks give a wild and natural feel, the activities are commonplace and very social. During a holiday, Tulan strongmen flex their muscles to delighted crowds in the heart of town. Russians are also charming hosts. Wherever we went, we were given gifts. Charlotte Buchanan, the head of the Albany-Tula Alliance and a guest professor at Tula State College, collected arms full of flowers at each stop. And when we were treated to dinner at the home of a Tulan family, friends of Charlotte's, we presented our own goodies, including T-shirts from the acclaimed Saratoga Springs track team.
It's a kind of postcards.
Although there's still much work to be done on Tula's infrastructure and roads, that doesn't prevent the women from taking the town by storm on very high, pencil-thin heels called shpilkas. One of our translators, 23-year-old Svieta, explains it makes them feel like models, and the higher the heel, the better.
This one also, about 7 centimeters.
That's a daytime shoe.
Daytime, yeah.
Yowza. Well, it may be time to bring podiatrists on an exchange. I'm not sure, though, I could get used to a day in heels that high. One thing is certain, the Alliance is making a difference. It may not always be easy to quantify or see immediate change, but the outlook of one of the teens we met is proof positive of the power of person-to-person interaction.
Конечно, меня никто не знаете.
So you don't know me, but nevertheless, I want to say hello to America. I want to wish your families to live a happy life. I wish you love, happiness, good atmosphere in your families, and I also want our people, the people of Russia and America, live in happiness, in friendship, and in understanding.